Hey guys, what's up? In today's video we're going to be doing the top 5 Wild West updates that we need and that should be added to the game. So hopefully the developers see this and add one of or two of these features. So yeah, let's get into the video. At our number 1 pick, we have more banks to rob. So I have a few locations. You know, Bronze City has a bank, but we could have one in Trial Forest or even the other town. I cannot pronounce it at all. But this could also add a tier system for the banks. So, you know, Bronze City could be a medium bank. Trial Village could be a very easy bank to rob, you know. And the other town could have a very hard bank to rob with actual security measures and stuff stop you from robbing it. And you know, you get higher payouts. You know, medium stays the same, low is less money, but it also maybe the money respawns faster, but you get less money at a time. And in the hard bank, you know, don't respawn very fast, but you also get bank when you rob it. So yeah, this is number 1. Let's go to number 2. At our number 2 pick, we have horse carriages, and with horse carriages, this could add more space to the player's inventory. So say if you're in the mine and you're completely full and you want to keep mining, you could put all your ores inside of the carriage and then you could go back to mining. Of course, this could be a way for people to steal it. Maybe you have to do more than just, just pick lock it, or you have to blow it up with dynamite. This could be a fun way to rob people and stuff, and also a bad way. But another thing this could add is more horses. You could have 2 horses at once to make your carriage go faster, and also different types of carriages. I could see one that's 1-seater, 2-seaters, and you know, I also had an idea of one that could have the Gatling gun on the back, the same one that is in the forts, and you could like shoot it, and so maybe the ammo is different and maybe it's more expensive and stuff just to balance it out. But at the same time, who's gonna really spend that much money on a horse carriage and have a minigun on it? But yeah, I think everybody would buy that, so maybe they shouldn't add that. But yet again, they do have some very overpowered items in the game that people hate and people still use it. So it's really just on your side. If you're a good player, you really aren't gonna really care, but if you're a bad player, then of course you're gonna care, because you know, they could just run up behind the mine and just melt you with the gun. So yeah, this is number 2. Let's go to number 3. At the number 3 spot, we have more animals to be added to the game. A couple animals would be birds. Birds would be very nice, you know, just shooting up in the air and maybe getting an extra $50 would be pretty cool. Another one is raccoons. You know, raccoons could be small, not worth too much, and easy to kill. They can hide. They only come out at night, and you know, that's a big ability they have, is that they hide at night, and you know, you can only hide them at night. Another one would be prairie dogs, I would say. Maybe there's tiny holes and you go up to them, and you could even put dynamite in it and blow it up, and you know, they all come out. Another thing is another one would be tigers. Tigers wouldn't attack you when you're too close to them, but attack you the second they see you, and they'll be very rare and very deadly. And if you can kill them, you can get tiger tooths, and they could be worth a lot of money, or their pelts, you know, all that, and that would be awesome. So maybe add tigers or one of the animals I just listed off. So yeah, maybe add any of them would be nice. So yeah, let's get to number 4. At our number 4 pick, we have dual wield weapons. So the weapons we would dual wield is pistols. So say you could buy 2 of the same pistols and use them at the same time. Of course, this would limit you to only 2 guns at the same time, basically, except you would have 3, except you can only use 2 guns separately at the same time. So you could dual wield it. Maybe there's a special keybind like 7 where you instantly switch to both guns at the same time. Of course, they could have to be the same weapon, or they can be different guns at the same time. I think it would really depend on balancing. I would say the most balanced thing they could do is just make it where they have to have the same gun or different guns. It really depends on your perspective. You know, maybe you could have one really powerful gun and then another powerful gun. Of course, you couldn't use special guns like the sawed-off shotgun, because if you shoot 2 of those at the same time, your arms would literally snap in half. So yeah, number 4 is dual wielding. Also, this could also be used for knives and stuff. So what else weapons would be dual wielded? Maybe hatchets and stuff, you know, anything. But it would have to be a one-handed weapon, of course. You couldn't dual wield a shotgun or a rifle. So yeah, let's get to number 5. At our number 5 pick, I thought this one was gonna be the best one, and I'm actually still thinking it's the best one. It's the furnace. So with the furnace, it's kind of like the campfire, except you don't use meat, you use ores. And what this could do is maybe give it a 10% boost. You know, gold instead of 120, make it 130. Coal instead of like 50 or whatever the price of coal is. You know, add up 10, and maybe you can add diamonds in it and stuff, crystals and stuff, and make it go up in price a little bit. Of course, this would be balanced in a way because you'd have to stand at the furnace for like 2 minutes, smelting it all away, and then you'll be very vulnerable. You know, people will scout out the place. Of course, you know, maybe it would be easy if you had a couple of friends with you to protect you while you do it, and then they do it and you protect them. So this could actually be a very good way to make money. Of course, it could be like the sawmill, where it's in a separate location, or when they add properties, you can add a furnace in your house, and that would be a way to protect yourself. But I think the most balanced way is to just put it in a random location, just like the sawmill. Of course, maybe add a whole new location. In fact, I'm pretty sure behind Thrawn City there's an entire mining operation there, so it would make a lot of sense that the furnace would actually be there. So this is probably the longest time I talked. So let's get to the honorable mentions that I really didn't have enough time to talk about, or just, you know, they were just a simple idea, you know, not much of a concept, just hey, add that and that. So yeah, let's get to the concepts. Okay, this honorable mention is a pretty big thing. So diamonds, this could be an ore that is added and it's kind of hard to find, you know, it's rare and stuff. So basically what this would do is if you mine it, you get any of the crystals, you know, the crystals you always want when you're mining an ore. You know, the crystal at 140, 300, and even 500. So this would give you a chance to get any of those selection ones. So you could have a big chance of getting a big one, or, you know, a small one. But still, it's a rare material and it's worth a lot of money. So this could be really good for grinders. Of course, maybe there can only be one on the map at the same time. I wouldn't really see that as a good thing. You know, they're not that worth that much money, you know. So maybe have 5 at the same time somewhere, you know, they're in each different mines, or maybe they're just above ground and you can find them when you're walking around and stuff. And yeah, so this is an honorable mention. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe, like, and comment down below on any of these top 5 updates that we would want, and tell me which one was the best and which one was the worst, and which one you would actually see in the game, and which one would be most likely to see in the game. So yeah, have a good day.